Hey everybody, welcome to this board game life. I am your host Mark, and today we are doing the boss mission for Sauron on Marvel's Dice Throne missions. So I just completed the henchman side, which in this case was actually still a boss fight. So this is the third mission um, in the series, and what I'm doing is I'm just kind of following. I mean, you can play them as you want, but there's a sheet. I have a character sheet and it lists the difficulties. So I've done. Let me just switch. Let me switch here. So this is easier to show you. I'm just kind of going down the list, getting more difficult as I go. So I did do Ock Nox Nox and Morlock Massacre. I'm now doing Sauron's Hunger. So now I'm in the second difficulty. The other side is your player perks. So this is the third. Let me go back. Third mission that I have played and just completed fighting a what was it? Stegosaurus, some kind of dinosaur. Okay, and so now I'm on to the Sauron battle. So this is the boss fight for mission 3, and we're all set up, ready to go. And I'm going to take us back to the table in just a second. But if you would, please hit that like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you will be alerted when we do drop new content. Feel free to share with your friends and anybody you think might like this content, and feel free to comment. All right, let's get back to the table and let's get moving on with this boss fight. And one thing I forgot to do in my previous was when I picked Ant-Man as my ally, I forgot to flip a third ally. I never did purchase any more allies, but Captain America is out now, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to get him here real quick. I think he's going to benefit me more than Ant-Man as my ally. You can only have one ally at a time, and yes, those are my Girl Scout cookies. I've been free for a year, and then today I saw my dealer outside of the store, and I had to buy some Thin Mints. So, gosh darn those Girl Scouts, right? All right. Well, I didn't get to them before I started, so I'll have to wait till after the boss fight. It's my reward if I can beat Sauron. Okay. So I'm playing as Wolverine, and oh, I forgot to flip these. So these all start flipped up. Forgot to flip them up when I put them out. So that's good because they're all random. All right. So I'm just going to come out here to this one. Or do I want to start right next to them? I have enough momentum. I can do this. So it says remove a status effect. Yeah, we're going to start with this one. So I already have a bleed status effect on me because all your stuff carries over when you go from the side 1 to side 2 of the fight. So I'm going to take this one to remove a status token so I can get rid of bleed. So bleed is gone. And I got enough momentum right now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start the boss fight. So I basically need to take him down to 0 health, and he is at 40. I'm at 47. So I'm in. I got my movement right. So I'm going to do my upkeep, which gives me a combat point, and I draw a card. Okay. And during my main phase, I can recruit an ally. So I'm going to basically discard Ant-Man. Sorry, buddy. You did give me a shield, and I appreciate that. But I'm going to recruit Captain America. It's going to cost me 1 momentum, which I have 11, so I'm good. But now here, once per round during my defensive roll phase, when I'm defending, if my activated defense ability doesn't, it says prevents no damage, which it doesn't. I don't get to prevent damage. This will allow me to prevent 2 damage every time. So beautiful. That gives me something I currently don't have. So welcome to the team, Cap. Okay. All right. So let's see. I've got 4 combat points. Oh, this doesn't cost anything? Heck yeah, I'm going to upgrade my adamantium claws. Wow. That's at no combat points. So now I'm dealing. Oh, it's still the same damage. It's just if I get a 4 of a kind, I can heal. That's probably why it's a 0 CP. It doesn't do any additional damage like a lot of the upgrades do. All right, and I'm starting with 2 rage, which I can use. Yes. Oh, I was playing this wrong last time. Spend 1 and discard 1 to add 3 damage to the attack modifier. I was not discarding cards. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Big ol' asterisk on the previous win. I was going to win no matter what, but I just read that. I was looking at the spend add 3 damage or draw a card. I did not read the fine print. Okay, so now I can spend it, and I gotta get rid of a card as well. Oof. Okay. Makes rage a little bit more expensive, but it does add 3 damage, and I can play them. I can play 2 of them, so. All right, so it's going to change things a little bit. All right. So I'm sure comments will come in. Hey, you played that wrong. Probably, and it's deserving. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. So I think I'm gonna try to hit him right out the gate. I'm gonna try right out the gate to get a ultimate. I need 3 more masks. Give me 1 at least. Come on, I just need 1 mask. Yes! And I'll explain why. Because you need to have 5. But I have changed the value of any 2 dice. It's going to cost me 3 combat points. But changing these values to 6s, baby. We are doing Berserker Rage. So I'm gonna heal 3, which puts me at 50. All right. And then I'm gaining rage. And then I'm dealing 12 undefendable damage to the boss. So he's going down to 28. And then I can still I have only 1 card. So I'm going to spend this card. So I'm going to spend 1 rage token and discard a card to add 3 more damage to my attack. So he's going down. He is down at 25, folks. Oh, and I have to spend. That's right. I am not next to him. I almost forgot this. I have to cost me a momentum to be able to make that a ranged attack. So thankfully, I have enough of that. Boom! I have double the health of the boss in the first run, but he's going to come back and he's going to hurt me, I'm sure. All right. So that ends my turn. I'm out of cards. So we're now going to do the boss roll. So we got 6 and 4 are getting tiles placed under them. So 6 and 4. All right. And then let's see what he did. He did do the drain life force. So he's doing a multi-strike at range. I'm going to lose a combat point. And 9 damage. I'm not on a tile, so I don't take a crit. So he's doing 9 damage to me. I get to roll, and I can prevent 2, so I'm taking 7. So I'm down to 43. So I am taking, but I can prevent the 2 right there. But let's see if we deal anything back at him. All right, so I deal 1 undefendable for a claw, and that's it. So he takes 1. All right. And then I don't have any boost tiles I'm standing on. We do the crisis clock. So it's to the hand. So he's going to gain a shield and remove 2 random negative status effect tokens from himself. He doesn't have any. So now he has 3 shield. Okay. All right. It's my turn. I can move as far as I want. I think I'm going to go here to gain a card. So this will give me a card because I have none, so I need some. This one goes on my health dial because I'm going to be affected by that. I'm basically going to take a crit on his next attack. All right, so I'm on upkeep. I don't have anything to upkeep. Gain a combat point, gain a card. All right. I can't. upgrade this attack because I don't have enough combat points. Okay, this is good. I forgot about these. That's right. That's why never mind. You'll see this come into play in a minute. But this explains why I forgot about having to discard cards when I used Rage. And I did do it my last game, not the one prior to this. I forgot to discard. But again, it wouldn't have, I don't think it would have impacted the game too much. I still would have won overall, but it would have probably made it a little bit longer than what it was. All right. So we're gonna go on the attack. Yeah. Let's re-roll that one because he landed on top. I have a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh boy. So a 4 would be great. Okay. So he has 3 shield, down to 24 health. If I do most, that would give me a 6 damage. I should probably roll a 4. Try to roll the 4. I don't have anything that. Well, we're gonna try it. So we're gonna try to roll a 4. Last roll. Nope, did not do it. But we did get 4 adamantium claws, so I'm still gonna deal 5 damage. I can discard a card and do rage. So now that would put it up to 8 damage to him. So he's taken 8, but he's shield of 3. So he's going to take 5. So he's down to 19. And then because I used rage, I'm going to discard this card as a result of spending rage. I get to roll 2 dice. If I roll a mask, I get to put this card back in my hand. And I did. So I did not lose a card. So these cards are awesome for when you're playing Wolverine. And I had, in my previous game on this, side 1 of this, I had none of these come up. And I totally forgot that I have to discard because I did not read the small print. So the last game I did previous to that one, those cards came up great. And this is awesome because it basically, you get the chance to roll and put it back in, and now I get to keep the card. All right. So that should end my turn because there's nothing else I can do. We're going to go to the boss. So we're going to roll his dice. 2s and 3s are gaining tiles. Underneath 2. Oh yeah, I still have that. So this is resolved at the end of his turn. So I'm going to take crit no matter what because I have this sitting here. And all right, so we rolled the dice. We put those. Let's see. He's going to do this first drain life force because he's got those 3 dice. So he's going to strike me. I'm going to lose a combat point. Puts me at 0. Man, that's painful. And he's dealing 9 damage, plus he's inflicting dominance. Looks like, where is that token at? Oh, it's in the special one. He's putting dominance on me. Yep. All right. And I'm losing 9 health. So 9 will put me at 34. I'm down to 34. And now I get to roll. Oh, but I get to prevent 2. So I get to prevent 2 of those, but I get to roll this and see if I do any damage back. I do gain a rage again. Okay, but what does dominance do? Let's find out. So it's a unique status effect. When a player with this token attacks, they must roll 1 dice. On a 1, they must choose a teammate to target instead. If they cannot, they must discard 1 random card, then remove the token. On a 2 to 5, I do nothing, and on a 6, I can remove this token. So basically, it's going to stay there until I roll a 6. or a 1. Because then I can discard a card randomly and then remove the token. So I need a 1 or a 6 at the beginning of my turn. Okay. So that, and then I get to flip this over. I gain 1 combat point, so gain that back. All right, Crisis Clock moves. We're going to do gear up, so we're going to roll 1 dice per hero. There's only 1. Gain a shield for each of the little slashes. He did gain that, so he gains 3 shield. All right. That ends that part. Back to me. I can move. What's that other token? That's an evasive token. Oh, but you know what? We're going to move right here because I'm going to remove 1 status effect token. Right here. We're removing that sucker. Bye-bye. You're not controlling me, baby. All right. And I'm still next to him. So I can do my upkeep. And then my income. Who is status effect token from a chosen player? There we go. Might need to hold on to this card. Okay, so nothing for me to do right now. We're just going to roll to try to do some damage. Oh, look at that, baby. Look at that. I didn't roll a 3 of a kind or a 4 of a kind to gain health, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to deal 6 damage to him. Plus, we're going to do a rage. So I got the discard, and I'm going to put that card back out. So we're doing 9 damage to him. Whoops, that's me. So he's down to 10, baby. He's down to 10. I need to roll if I can get 2 dice. If I can get a mask, it comes back. Nope. So that's discarded. Bumma. All right. So that was the crisis clock, correct? No, we did that already. What was I doing? That was the crisis clock. He gained his shield. Oh, I just did my attack roll. That's right. Duh. All right, so I did my attack. There's nothing else for me to do. My turn is done. All right, so now it's to the boss. We're going to roll his dice. 6 and 2 are going to gain tiles. Thankfully, I'm not standing on any of those. Right? So he does not have that, does not have that. He doesn't fight. Oh, shoot. So how many times do I take? He prevents 2 damage automatically. I need to give him health back. I have attacked him. Let's see. We started out here. So 1, 2. I swear I've attacked him at least 3 times. I'm going to give him 6 health back. He automatically deflects 2. I'm going to give him 6. I want to make sure I'm not winning by messing up. Again, these guys get defense. I forgot. The other side does not. Okay. So, where was I? I rolled their dice. He doesn't have anything to attack me. He didn't roll these little blue things which are required for either attack. So he does nothing to me. And we do this. So trauma, he's going to heal 3 for each hero that has any combat points. So he's going to get 3 more health because I have combat points. So he's back to 19. Just that quick. Back to me. I can move. I can go over there to get an attack modifier of 3. I think I'm going to do that. It's going to give me a crit, but I'm going to be able to do 3 damage to him additional, which will take away his shield. Okay, so that's my movement. I'm going to do my income. There's nothing to upkeep. Doing my income. Okay. Do I want to do this? Want to spend all my combat points to upgrade this? I'm going to do it. I have 3 combat points because he's coming after to take those. So I'm going to upgrade Barrage 3. So I'm going to take all my points back to 0. And it upgrades my small and large straights. Okay. Gives me more damage and whatnot. Well, let's see. 3 of those. That's 4 of those. Does 5 damage to him. 6, 7, 8. Plus I can rage. 9, 10. That's an 11 out of 19. That's pretty good. I'm going to just stick with this, see if I can get another claw. I did. And I got 4 of a kind because I got 4 3s. So I'm going to heal for myself, which puts me at 40. I'm in a really good spot. Okay. So I did my 4. Okay, so I'm doing 6 damage to him, plus 3. That's 9. Plus that. Right? 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus 3 is 11. Okay. And then 11. So I got a discard, and it says if this card's discarded as a result of spending rage, I gain rage. So I'm doing 11 damage to him out of 19. So he's down to 8 points. He's at 10. He deflects 2 of those. He prevents 2. Can't forget his health or his defense. All right, he's down to 10. Oh, let's give him 3 more. He's got a shield. So he's at 13. He's got his shield. All righty. So that ends my turn. I will gain. No, I attacked him. That's for him to crit me. All right, boss turn. So 3 and 2 gets tiles. Uh-oh. He's going to crit. Well, it doesn't matter because I'm already. Should go here. There's a whole bunch of tiles under there. Okay. So 3 and 2. He does not have the yellow. He does not have 2 of those, but he does have this. He's doing the Sly Strike, which is a multi-attack melee. I am right next to him. I'm going to lose a combat point, which I don't have any. He's dealing 4 undefendable damage to me, which I can't prevent because it's undefendable. You can modify it. See, where's that book? This is always this is the one part that I always find very strange. It's not defendable, but it is avoidable with cards or status effects. I think this just gives me 2 prevent, which is my defense. So I'm going to say it's not, you can't use it. So that's how I'm going to interpret that. What is it? What am I doing? I'm taking how much? Sly Strike, 4 undefendable damage. Puts me down to 36. And then if opponent loses any combat points, which I did, even though I didn't lose them, I didn't have them, but he did, I'm going to add 2 more damage. So if I had him, I would have lost him because he did do this. If opponent loses any. It's probably because it says I lose him, but if they did lose any, I would interpret this as because it says if they lost any, which I didn't because I was already at 0, then I probably don't have to take the 2 damage because of the way it's worded. So let's put that back. All right. That is his attack on me. I can roll this. I can still roll my defense. I just can't prevent the 2. I can give him 1. He gains a damage. He's down to 12. Okay. And then I see what this is. I get to draw 2 cards. All right. Okay. So Crisis Clock goes to this thing, Hungry Howl. So he's going to gain flight, which is this. And flight Says player may choose to spend these tokens at any time during the roll phase. Once spent, they will roll 2 dice. If a 6 was rolled, activate the token. When activated during their offensive roll phase, the player's attack becomes undefendable. If activated during the defensive roll phase, ignore all incoming damage and it can stack. So henchmen and bosses will spend 1 flight token if they successfully activate a defendable attack, which he's automatically doing it. So they will spend flight tokens necessary during their defensive roll to prevent a source dealing 4+ damage. Okay, so we'll come back to that when I'm attacking him to read that more clear. And why did he gain that? Oh, crisis clock. Now each hero receives collateral damage equal to the number of CP that hero has times 1, maximum up to 8. I don't have any combat points, so I don't gain any. So he just gained flight. All right, back to me. I'm going to move. And I'm going to go here. I'm just going to take this whole big old stack. Because I'm going to gain a momentum, which doesn't really seem to do anything at this point. Once I get this upgraded, then I get to go to the other side, which will give me, I can spend points to draw cards. So as I get my momentum upgraded, then I'm going to have more options to spend these. So right now I can recruit an ally or gain range, and I'm standing next to him. And I really don't want to recruit. Oh, I never did pull a third guy out. Domino. And lets me re-roll my dice. I'm just going to keep cap because it allows me to have defense, which I don't. It allows me to defend 2, which I don't have. Okay, so I moved my income. I gain 1 combat. Draw a cod. Okay, a chosen opponent afflicted with alpha must discard 1 card or take 4 damage. But no one's afflicted with that, so. But now I can do it on him if I have the ability to do that. So now, instead of gaining a CP, I could inflict it with him and then play this card and deal 4 damage to him. Okay, so I've got nothing to do in my main phase. Okay, so we're going to attack. He's down to 12. He does have his flight, which we'll deal with in a minute. 6, 5, 4, 3. 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's try to do, we're going to keep a 6, a 5, a 3. I need a 4 more than anything, but a 4 and a 2 would be great. There's the 2. I don't have anything to change it. So right now, all I have is, I have nothing. This would do nothing to him. Not good. Well, I may have a 0 attack on him. So I need a 4. I did not get it. Well, I did get 3 claws, so I'm dealing 4 damage to him, plus that. So it's going to be 6 damage to him. He's going to prevent 2. Hold on. So we're doing 6 to him. He's got the flight. So he's going to spend the flight token if they successfully activate their defendable attack, only affecting the first attacked hero. Wait. Henchmen and bosses will spend 1 flight token if they successfully activate a defendable attack, only affecting the first attacked hero. They will spend all flight tokens necessary during the defensive roll phase to prevent a source dealing 4+ damage to prevent damage or to prevent lethal. So 4 damage. So he's going to spend it to prevent 4 damage. 5, 6. I said I'm doing 3, 4, 5, 6, which I didn't. So he's taking nothing. So he prevented it all. I still have to discard a card. If this card is discarded as a result of spending rage, roll 2 dice. Oh, I got my mask. It rolls back to my hand. Okay. So spent the rage. It did nothing. Boo! All right, so that's all I can do. And gonna end my turn. Go to the boss turn. A 1 and 4 are gaining tokens. 1 and 4. Okay. So he rolled 3 of those things, and that. So he's doing a sly strike to me, it looks like. So I'm going to lose a combat point. My 1 combat point. He's a meanie. And doing 4 undefendable damage. 4. I'm down to 32. And then a crit. I did lose CP. I'm going to lose 2 more. So I'm down to that. I can still roll this. I just can't defend. So I deal 1 damage back to him. That's it. Okay. Then I gain the benefits of all of these. So 4 health. 2 momentum. Okay. And I do have a 1 additional attack modifier when I attack him here in just a minute. Okay, so I'm going to move. I'm going to come over here and take this stack because it's going to give me another attack modifier. It's going to give me a crit no matter what, but that's okay. 1 combat point, 1 card. I don't have any negative status effects. Okay, so we are going to roll dice. He's at 11, 12, 13. No, I'm sorry. He's at 11, so that's... I need to do 9 damage plus those. This is only going to let me do 6. 6, 5, 1, 2. The large straight could do it. Because that would deal 9 damage plus 10, and that would do it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. I only have 1 combat point. I can't change any dice rolls. I have 1, 2. It's just not going to work. I think we're just going to take it out. And this would deal 6 damage and draw a card. Give me a total of 8 damage. I'd have my 2 claws. I would need 2 more of those. Honestly, I think the best thing to do is play it safe. I've got a lot of health. I'm just going to try to roll. I'm going to roll for these guys. Okay. So we got 4. So we're doing 5 damage, 6 and 7 damage to him. He's going to neglect the D2. 7. So we're doing 5. So he's down to 6. He's at 6 damage. That's all I can do to him. And that's it. That's all I can do. Okay. His turn. You're going down, Sauron. 1 and 1. So 1's going to get double the tokens. Right. So he did. Nope. 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 He does no attack because he did not draw the little pinwheel. But I gain the... Oh, I do get... Well, no, he didn't do no attack, so there's no crit. So I gain a combat point. And I can remove a token. There's not, so I'm just going to gain a momentum. Okay, we go Crisis Clock. He gets the hand. He's going to gain shield. Remove 2 random negative status effect tokens from yourself, but he doesn't have any, so he now has 9. I got to do 9 damage to take him out. Okay, back to me. I can move wherever I want. I'm going to just take this combat point right here. I'm going to move right here. It puts me to 3. Maybe I can make something happen here finally. All right, I moved. So that gave me that. Then I do my upkeep, or my income, because there's nothing to upkeep. So I'm at 4 combat points. I don't want those. None of these help me at this point. All right, so I can't change dice. None of that. They all came out earlier. Oh, here we go. So I can perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5 dice during my offensive roll phase. So I need 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have to do 11 damage to take him out. This is going to be the only thing if I can get that. Which is not going to happen. So, we got a 2, 3. We have a small straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need a 1 or a 6 for the large. Okay, so we can do the small straight. It's going to deal 7 damage. I'm going to gain rage, which would allow me to discard a card to do to 10. Oh, 1 away. Or I could do draw a card, deal 6 damage, and then roll 4 dice and try to gain some more rage. Let's do that instead. Let's do that. We're going to do this. It's going to deal 1 less damage, but I'm going to get another card and see if I can draw rage. So we're going to do Hunter. We're going to draw a card. Jeez, I'm getting all that. Deal 6 damage to him, which is only going to do 1, as the shield is 3, 4, 5. It's only going to do 1 damage. Okay. But I'm gaining. Oh no. And then I'm going to roll 4 dice. And if I gain rage with a mask. Okay. So I've got rage for next time. And that ends my turn. Yeah. I just got all these remove status effect. Like, okay, so that's my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm at 7 cards. I need to. Let's see. I need to probably save that one. I can probably get rid of this one. We'll sell this for a combat point. Let's see. Let's sell this one for a combat point. Now watch him hit me with some status effects. So I'm going to. Let's get rid of this one for a combat point. I'm trying to. I still got a card to remove status effects. So, all right, we're down to 4 cards. Okay, so that ends my turn. All right. 4's getting 2 of these tokens. Okay. And he's got all pinwheels. He did no attack to me. Oh, yeah, baby. So he did nothing. Because he's a coward. Crisis clock goes up. I'm going to roll 1 per hero. He's going to gain shield for each of those little stripe symbols. Dadgummit. Okay. That ends his turn. So now I've got to do 8. I got to do 10 damage to him because of this. All right. I'm going to stay put. I don't see the point of moving. Yeah, I can collect those, take a potential crit, but I'm just going to sit here because we're just going to stay put. So we're going to go no upkeep. That could be a good one. All right, let's roll. Ah. That's going to do 6 damage if I get all that. And he's got 5 heals. I need 10 to take him out. That's only going to take his shield away. I want to do. I could do an additional roll attempt with that. Let's just re-roll everything. I want to try to do something better. Oh, that's not much more helpful. 2 of these, 2 of these. If I can get another 4 or 5. Okay, so we got Hunter, so I get to draw a card. Oh boy, okay. So I'm dealing 6 damage to him. So it's 3 gone. Defends 2, so he's taking 1 damage. Okay, so he's down to 4. I can spend a rage to do 3 more. Got to discard this, so he's down to 1. Then I get to roll 2 dice. Mask, it goes back into my hand. I can't. I'm going to spend 2 combat points to draw 3 cards. See if anything. Card is going to spending rage. Okay, so that's that. This can be discarded. We're going to spend another combat point to draw 2 more. Looking for them to let me do damage. I'm not going to get anything. So that's not a really good one. This one's no combat points. This is a promo card. Let me show you that one. That's a promo card. So I get to roll a dice on a mask. I get to draw 1 and gain 2 rage. Any other outcome, I get to just draw 1 card. So if I can draw the mask, which I did not, I draw another card. Okay, so now I got way too many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have to sell a bunch of these. Let's see. I can get rid of that one. I want to keep. I can get rid of that one. I can keep that one. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna do that, but I didn't. We'll keep that. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Selling 3 puts me up to 8 combat points. Okay. Was hoping to take him out. He's down to 1 health, so see what happens. All right. I'm not worried. It would have just been nice to wipe him out. Okay, 1 and 2 are gaining tokens. Not all the token. Well, I can reshuffle this pile, but he gonna be gone here. So he did 4 of these guys. He's not attacking again. This is incredible. Okay. So captivating glare is going to inflict paralyze on me, which is this token. And paralyze, it says, while afflicted with this token, a player cannot gain or inflict any status effects associated with any of their offensive abilities, nor choose to gain momentum instead of inflicting a status effect. All other effects of the ability still apply. When a player, if afflicted with this token, concludes their roll phase, remove it. Well, it's going to be gone here pretty quick anyways. So, all right. And then, and targeted. So, targeted also comes on to me, which is when a player afflicted with this token is attacked by an opponent, the attacker increases their damage by 2. It's okay. That's all right. Okay, so it's my turn. I can move. I'm going to choose not to. I'm going to spend. Oh, wait. I'm not going to move. I'm going to do my upkeep, which is my income. Okay. Spending 2 combat points to remove all status effect tokens. Bye-bye. So, nice try, Sauron. Not today. Not today, donkey. Not today. All right, let us roll. So he has 1 health. He prevents 2. I only need to do 3 damage to him to kill him. And there we've got it. So this right here does 5 damage. He's going to prevent 2, which does 3 damage. I'm just going to let it roll through just like that. We're going to done. He is dead. Bye-bye, Sauron. Woo! Wolverine all over you. There you go. All right. So there you have it. That was mission 3, the boss fight for Sauron. Wolverine whooped his butt, and we ended up with 34 health still at the end of it. And that was a fun fight. I really, really love these Marvel Dice Throne missions. These are so much better than the adventures, just because the Marvel or the Dice Throne Adventures, if you're not familiar with, is the cooperative Dice Throne. It's like a dungeon crawl, but there was so much setup and it took up so much table space, and it was a lot of overhead for that. This is so much more streamlined. It doesn't take up as much space, and it's actually, I find it a lot more fun, a lot more interesting. And it's just, I really enjoy it. This is a lot of fun. So if you get a chance, check it out. Marvel's Dice Throne Missions. And you can use any Dice Throne character on these missions. Doesn't matter. You can play, the like Pyromancer or the Barbarian, from the actual Dice Throne world. It doesn't have to be Marvel characters. So if you just have Dice Throne, you don't have any of the Marvel stuff, you can still pick up missions. It's an expansion for any Dice Throne that you have. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. Please do give us a like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you'll be alerted when we release new content. Feel free to share with your friends who you think might enjoy this content. And feel free to comment. We'll talk to you later. Thanks again. Have a great day.